Hey guys, and welcome to Unit 2 Test Week. This week you get to show what you know on expressions, equations, and inequalities. It's a good thing we have all of this Halloween candy to get us through. Okay, let's get started. On the very first step, your Unit 2 review, you are going to see lots of important information. Please do not skip over this page, okay? The first thing that you're going to see, it says Unit 2 Review and Study Guide. This is Unit 2 Summative Test Week. Are you prepared? So we want to make sure before we jump to the test that we are prepared for our summative test. Okay, so the very first thing in this table, it tells you to go back and review your learning paths. Are there things that you missed that you need to submit? If you're not sure about that, go to Infinite Campus and see if you have any missing grades. All of that needs to be done before you start your test, okay? You can also just use your learning paths to go back and review any videos or, relook at things that you submitted and look at your answers to see what you missed or might have been confused on. So use those previous learning paths to help you. Okay, the other thing that you need to make sure that you do is to complete your interactive notebook. And so that's just going in Google Classroom, making sure that is completed and ready to submit. The third thing is your study guide. So this will be new work this week. So you have, you can click here to get your study guide. And then notice that it says the answer key will be linked here, so in this table, after Wednesday's help session. So I do want you to try to make every effort to attend the help session on Wednesday at 11 o'clock or Thursday at 2:45. On those, at those times, I will go over the answers to the study guide. So that's what the help sessions will be based on. I will not release the answers to the study guide until after that. So no one should take their test before that, really. I really encourage you to participate in that help session. And if you cannot, at least make sure that you wait until then to review your study guide answers before taking your test. And then the last step is to take your summative test. Okay, a couple of other important things on this page. It does give you a quick poll to take about your learning environment for semester 2. So as you know, the deadline for completing that is November the 2nd. So it is fast approaching, and your parents have to submit that survey. If they have not, you may go to my homepage and look at announcements, and that link is there for them. But please make sure that they have completed that survey and submitted it so that our administrators can start looking at schedules for second semester. So even if you're not making a change, you still have to go in and submit that. This is just a poll for me. So I just want to see, of all of my students who are virtual right now, are you staying virtual? Are you coming to Riverwatch next semester? Or are you still undecided? Okay? So, all right. Let's look at our next step in our learning path. Just as we did with our first unit, summative, you will be expected to take an honesty pledge, and this is just signing that you are doing your very own work independently, that you're completing the test without outside help, and that your grade is based on your understanding of the content, okay? I've also included a statement that it says it was completed without the help of a calculator, because this is, again, Unit 2, you are not supposed to be using a calculator. Good news is, though, we will be introducing the calculator in Unit 3. I put an announcement on my homepage about that, so if you are unsure about which calculator to purchase, the exact calculator picture and description is announced on my homepage, so go check that out. Okay, the next thing will be your summative assessment. And your summative assessment is actually going to be assigned in Google Classroom. It is through Edulastic. So when you are taking this test, please make sure that you are showing your work, numbering each problem, and solving, because you will be expected to submit that. Okay, no exceptions. You have to submit your work in its learning assignment following the test. So no excuses on, I forgot to write it down. Okay, everyone needs to submit their work. There's also a quick little video. The reason that this video is important is because in Edulastic, you will need directions to understand how to navigate the test pages, because there are multiple pages in the test. So this is a very short video, but please make sure you watch it so that you are seeing all pages of the test and understand how to answer correctly in Edulastic. Okay? Okay, so the next, after you've taken your test, your next step will be to upload your summative work. So you've done this before. The easiest way is probably to take a picture and attach it to a Google slide, and then upload that link into this assignment. Just make sure that you're putting your work all in one file. I don't want multiple pictures and multiple files of each photo. So whether you take a picture of each page and scan it as one PDF document, or if you take a picture and put that onto Google Slides and just save it as one Google Slide file or one Google Doc file, that would be perfect. Okay? And then finally, you have your assessments, number 4. Now, this is the only assignment this week that has a different due date. As you know, each time that these are assigned, you have 2 weeks to complete it. Okay, so this assignment is not due until Friday, November the 13th. So make sure that you finish your test and submit your work by Friday at 4. But if you do not get to your assessment number 4 this week, it's okay. You have 1 more week to work on that. Okay? All right. I hope to see you all at the help session at Wednesday at 11 o'clock or at Thursday at 2:45. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, please feel free to message me in It's Learning. Have a great week. Bye.